actually cannot believe my face what is happening right now, guys. I don't know, but it seems like BlackRock does. What? Justin from Bitcoin Magazine. Today, the world actually changed forever, guys. I can't even fathom what BlackRock just published. $10 trillion financial giant BlackRock released a full report on Bitcoin, saying it's a unique diversifier. The new marketing team is here. What? And this is it right here, guys. This is ridiculous. Just think about this, right? The main puppet that's connected to the Federal Reserve, right? They are talking about Bitcoin. Think about that. While the Federal Reserve just cut interest rates on the same exact day. You just can't make this stuff up. Please like today's video and let's go. This is extremely bullish for not only Bitcoin but for altcoins. Because when Bitcoin pumps, our altcoins will as well, especially XRP. So, Bitcoin, a unique diversifier. Why Bitcoin's appeal to investors lies in its detachments from traditional risk and return drivers. Wow. All that liquidity, right? It's like a flood of tsunamis imminent, guys. So it just talks about its past here. And in the case of Bitcoin, we strive to bring the same measured approach to our clients as they seek our insights on this highly unique and relatively novel asset, right? Wow. This is actually insane, guys. So key points. Investors considering allocating to Bitcoin are grappling with how to analyze it relative to traditional financial assets, right? It's like a new asset class, guys. This is why I stated this asset class, guys, it's nowhere in the trillions of dollars. It's like only $2 trillion, guys. Right now, imagine it's being 10, 20, 50, 100 plus, maybe even a quadrillion in the future, guys. Think about it. Right, we're so early, people are just flip-flopping, guys. Now, given Bitcoin's unique properties and limited history, right, Bitcoin with its high volatility, is obviously a risky asset on a standalone basis. However, most of the risk and potential return drivers Bitcoin faces are fundamentally different from traditional risky assets, making it unfitting for most traditional finance frameworks, including the risk-on versus risk-off framework employed by some macro commentators. Now, look at this. 3. Bitcoin's nature as a scarce, non-sovereign, decentralized global asset has caused some investors to consider it as a flight to safety option. Really now? Right? This is a very strange idea that they're putting out, guys. Right? This is like BlackRock is talking about how when the system does collapse, Bitcoin will not die with it. What's funny is we were the first people to say XRP is collapse proof. Right? It's a hedge against the collapse. I don't think Bitcoin is. Specifically, I honestly think XRP and a few other utility coins are, right? Though I believe Bitcoin will be afterwards, such as it's going to get revived. Now, in the times of fear and around certain geopolitically disruptive events. So in the long term, they're very bullish, it seems as. Look at this, right? Now, why Bitcoin matters, guys. That's ridiculous. This is BlackRock stating this. Bitcoin's hard-coded supply cap at 21 million units means it cannot be easily debased, right? So that's very important. Now, what's really odd to me is they came out with this report today. Why not yesterday? Why not tomorrow? Exactly. That's why strange. It came about the same time the Federal Reserve started cutting rates, right? So let's go down here, guys. This is what's crazy. They literally have a chart that shows what Bitcoin, how Bitcoin moves. Bitcoin's long-term performance. I don't know why they started like at 5 cents, guys. The chart, right? Bitcoin started, I think, at around 1 cent or around that low level, guys. So it's most definitely higher than 592x. But when we look at the different cycles, guys, look how it gets less and less throughout time. Though even a 21x, guys, is massive, right? Even if we see a 10x from the high of, what was it, 69k, guys, That's $690,000 this next cycle. Okay, that's only a 10x, right? Think about that. When we're talking about cycles, this is what I mean by cycles, guys, right? Look at that. Look at all the volatility that leads up to the top. Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? Right? And it's going to be the same exact thing. It's going to be the same exact thing, guys. Now, again, this is very bullish. I can't even say how bullish this is, guys, because remember, who looks at these reports? People with money, right? Other institutions, companies. And we're talking about BlackRock giving a full detailed, precise data points for Bitcoin, right? So this is most definitely fascinating in itself, guys. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but I'll have this most definitely in the link down description below, so you guys can investigate further if you do wish to. Now, conclusion. While Bitcoin has shown instances of short-term co-movements with equities and other risk assets, over the long term, its fundamental drivers are starkly different and in many cases inverted versus most traditional investment assets. They keep talking about this point about, oh, it's different. It's how it's always, it's 100% different from traditional assets, guys, right? Really interesting. And it talks about how geopolitical tensions and stuff like that, guys, right? Look at this, United States debt and deficits, right? Concerns over the United States economy long term, which points towards a collapse, and how people are diversifying their portfolios because maybe Bitcoin will be collapse proof. But I honestly think that's XRP's role, though I do believe Bitcoin will join the party then after. Wow, guys. What? Louisiana state's government now accepts Bitcoin as payment as well. So basically, Louisiana residents will now have the option to pay for state services from their private secure crypto wallets. These popular types of cryptocurrencies will be accepted: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Lightning, and USD Coin. Look at that, guys, right? More adoption and more innovation occurring 100%. Not only that, we got Donald Pump into play, because breaking, Donald Pump pays for food at a bar using Bitcoin. The first crypto elections and the first crypto president possibly incoming, happening now. This is Donald Trump, guys. Look at this, right? How? What? Remember, at some points Bitcoin used to be called the craziest names, right? And now it's not. Very fascinating. XRP's next, right? Because a lot of people hate and bash XRP, but everyone did with Bitcoin. And what's going to happen next exactly? So then he goes here, guys, and check this out.
Just going to scan this QR code here with his phone if you want to take that from him. Scan that QR code right here. Right there.
He uses Bitcoin to pay at a bar in New York. That's insane, guys. Do we even understand what is happening right now? Right? We're talking about possibly the next president, right? And he's very pro-Bitcoin at this point, right? Targeting the Bitcoin and crypto community. So this is huge news, guys, right? This is what needs to happen in order for Bitcoin and our altcoins to rise, because it's all liquidity bonded together. And let's talk about price action for Bitcoin. 115 to 123k, and that will be it. So hedge fund manager says Bitcoin could hit 100k by the end of the year, right? With all the things that just happened, I do believe so myself, because now all eyes on M2 money supply. The Fed is forced to print more money. Next month's printer go crazy. Exactly. So what does that mean, guys? When they started printing, right? Look at this. That was the full-on bull market for Bitcoin, for our altcoins, and it's about to happen again like that, guys. Right? We're going to go from 21 trillion to like 50 trillion. It's going to be massive and ridiculous, and that's how we're going to get rich, right? The last time we saw a rate cut, Bitcoin went exponential. Today will be the first rate cut since 2020. How could you be bearish, right? rate cuts I'm pretty sure occurred from all the way through, guys. And then at this 2020 event, it went to 0% interest rates, right, or low interest rates, guys. And what happened right now is the same thing could be occurring, though I do believe this time is a little bit different, because I believe this will happen, guys, right? Maybe explode like that, and then the recession strikes. We go all the way down to take these lows, right? But then we go higher again due to that money printing. Very interesting, if you ask me. And we're about to enter this blow off top, because according to history, the Bitcoin bull market should start in 10 to 15 days, right? Consolidation for Bitcoin after the halvings took 168 days, 161 days, and we're right now at 153 days, guys, right? At this point, it ended the consolidation phase and it went rampaging higher. Look what's upcoming literally in the coming weeks. First thing first that needs to happen is break down this downtrend and break above 65k, right? Because we'll make a high and take this high, guys. Beautiful. And I wanted to mention, whales are accumulating Bitcoin. It is associated with a rally in Bitcoin prices and signals the overall health of Bitcoin as an investment asset or store of value. And it seems that 6 days of accumulation alerts in a row, primarily from custody wallets inflows, guys, right? Nothing has changed for Bitcoin. We are in the middle of the bull cycle. Exactly. Bitcoin signals short-term continuation of bullish swing, likely 1 week left in play, guys. And so many of them are scooping up more Bitcoin. Why? It's quite clear, because the dollar is going down, guys. Okay, when the dollar goes down, it's inverse correlated to stocks and cryptos going higher, right? The target, I believe, is 94 to 85 before the recession strikes, guys, right? And not to mention, the reason why that's going to all happen is because 2024 is poised to be a landmark year for virtual assets. Expectations of the declining interest rates bring liquidity back to risk-on assets, benefiting cryptocurrencies, and this is where altcoins explode. Gold and cryptocurrencies, as lower interest rates often favor non-yielding assets, positioning digital assets for potential rebound as market conditions evolve. So beautiful. And here's my timeline, guys, that I stated that when the Fed cuts, we're going to probably have 1 or 2 more months of upside, right? Maybe extreme upside, and then the recession strikes. That was from November of last year, right? So we got things. It seems like we're on the right side of history. Now, the summary of Fed Chair Powell's statement: they believe the economy is strong overall, right? And they see a lot of positive things moving forward, guys. But this is good because it's going to be bullish for cryptocurrencies and stocks to go higher, right? Before they pull the rug on everyone. This isn't financial advice, but I'm super excited, and today was definitely a historic day. Please like today's video and be remembered in history. Let's go. Not financial advice, but bullish after bullishness and bullishness. My name is XRP ADDRESS. See ya.